curious about the risk mitigation. How is that a factor we need to play in when we have financial budgetary constraints?
Yeah, so when you talk asset management, the logical risks that come to mind is performance versus cost. And when the term performance is used, it's an overall performance of the plant. Spare parts management is somewhat similar. Of course, the cost component is there, the working capital component, but the performance portion is the availability side of it. And when you ask engineers what is the availability risk they see or feel, they jump to asset criticality. And there's a bit of a misperception again that asset criticality directly correlates to spare criticality. Yes, there's a very strong correlation, but it is not necessarily direct. And reality is that you might, from a spares perspective, experience some commonality of spares across assets. So although a specific asset in a certain process might be critical, the spares it contains might be common to other assets, making the criticality on the spare level a bit different. The other concern I always have when we talk criticality is that it's very engineering focused, very much from an asset perspective. But there are, however, other factors or angles to consider. One logic one, of course, being the supply criticality. Right. One, engineers don't necessarily want to know, or was just simply not aware of. Extensive lead times, availability of suppliers, redundancy in suppliers, so having an alternative supplier, are all risks that should be considered when you talk risk mitigation in the bigger asset management.